on the Eagles coaching staff. So, but let's get to the preview to all 4 games this week. Texans versus Ravens. Let's start off with this one. I'm going to predict this game. I'm going to preview it. I think it'll be close, but I just don't see a way how the Texans come out of this game alive. And the reason why I say that is the talent on the Ravens defense. That's kind of an overstatement. Alive is an overstatement, but I don't see how they come out of this game and win, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, the talent on the Ravens defense, you have Hamilton, you have obviously the defensive line is very good. You saw what they did to Brock Purdy and the Niners, and the only way the Texans and CJ Stroud offensively, the only way they have a chance against the Ravens defense is by running the ball, because I think the Niners would have been a lot closer in week, 14, 15? I think they would have been a lot closer in week, it was week 16. Yeah. I think the Niners would have been a lot closer in week 16 if they would have ran the ball more. I think the only way you even have a chance of winning this game on offense is if the Texans just run the ball religiously. If you guys look at PFF, I don't have the numbers pulled up in front of me, but if you look at PFF, the Ravens aren't their defensive line at least isn't like super good at stopping the run. So running the ball, and then Nico Collins. Nico Collins is definitely the X factor in this game. He's going to be a problem. He's one of the top receivers in the AFC this year. He's going to be a problem for the Ravens. But if you look on the defensive side of the ball, can the Texans stop the run versus the Ravens gauntlet of just, they have obviously Lamar Jackson. They have Gus Edwards, who's pretty good. They have, I believe, Hill, whatever his name is. And so they have a good run game. And the big question, can the Texans stop the run? Their defensive tackle, Malik Collins, has a 46.1 run defense grade, which is really bad. Their other defensive tackle, Jerry Hughes, 58.4 run defense grade. So I don't think they're going to be able to really stop the run as much. And that's kind of been a big problem of theirs, is stopping the run. Obviously, versus Jonathan, I'm going to bring up a elite running back that the Texans have faced versus Jonathan Taylor in week 18. He had 30 carries for 188 yards, Jonathan Taylor, against this Texans defense. 6.3 yards per carry, 1 TD. So he went crazy against this Texans defense. So I just think the matchup-wise, especially for the Texans defense, is not good, because the Ravens can run the ball and the Texans can't necessarily stop the run. And their defense isn't necessarily that good. And we all know if this game comes to a shootout, I'm going to pick the Ravens. So Ravens, I think, get this one done 30-20. It could be more of a blowout, but I'm going to keep it respectable and say that the Texans hang around for a while and they eventually lose 30